Hey guys, as always, I'd like us to get straight to the point of this video, but before we start, I'd like to make it clear that this video isn't me saying you have to play Doom, I'm just saying why should you try the games out. Now, let's begin. Now, of course, this video isn't for everybody. Maybe you're a kid, and your parents are likely to not let you get Doom. Maybe you just don't play these kinds of games. Maybe you still stumble across the video. Maybe you don't play games at all, and that's fine. But take this as we begin, as me sending a message to those interested. When you ask a person if they want or if they have played Doom, it's oftentimes the good old saying, isn't Doom an extremely hard game? And yes, to an extent, Doom is a hard game, but it's one of its selling points. To get the adrenaline out of your body and make you think on the move, improve your reflexes even. Some people compare it to Dark Souls, another popular series for its difficulty. Unlike Dark Souls, Doom gives you the option to choose an easier or a harder difficulty. And I'd like to share something. When I first played Doom 2016, I played it on I'm Too Young to Die difficulty. You know why? The game was so much different than the previous Doom games that I had a hard time adjusting myself to it, and I'm sure a lot of other people can say that. Now, it's true that I'm Too Young to Die, the difficulty, is often seen as the lowest bunch, and is really good. But hey, just because I told you doesn't mean you have to tell anybody else about your difficulty. Unless, of course, you're one of the people who has beaten any Doom game on the hardest difficulty the day they get it. If you're like that, great job. You earned the title of Big Man on Campus, and you should be proud of yourself. And despite starting on the easiest difficulty, I myself have managed to eventually beat Doom games on the hardest difficulty, including the previously mentioned Doom 2016. In Doom, you see, it's often about you learning the way the game works before anything else. You see, you may play on the easiest difficulty, finish the game, and then what? Well, you'll crave more. And you push yourself to the next difficulty just a little bit. Hurt me plenty? Yeah, sure. You start playing and you realize, hey, it sure is a lot harder. But now you got the basics down, the movement, the shooting, everything you need. There may be some things you need to work on, but still, you got the game down. And the best part about Doom's difficulty is that the higher difficulty you choose, there aren't just more enemies with more health. What changes is their aggression. It makes Doom truly different than many games. Now that we've spoken about the most well-known factors of why someone wouldn't play Doom games, let's get into a few sub-factors, shall we? The story. Doom has never had much of a story to begin with. You're a marine who kills demons on Earth, on Mars, in Hell, on the Moon even. The series lately has begun to develop a bit of a story, but really nobody plays Doom for the story. You play Doom to feel alive, fast and relentless. You're not just a soldier in Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, you're a Doom Slayer, and you're humanity's last hope to rid it of demons. And really, that's all the story of Doom. Really. So if you're worried about catching up on all the lore, don't worry about that, really. You can probably catch it up in like 10 minutes with a YouTube video. The mechanics of Doom. As Doom developed as a franchise, it developed more of its current mechanics. Most noticeable is the latest game, Doom Eternal, with its dashing mechanics, flamethrower long grenades, with even a grappling hook for the shotgun. With a weapon wheel having about 8 or 9 weapons, it can be overwhelming, but really it all comes down to you playing keep away with the enemies, dashing around, grappling, swinging, jumping, and using whatever weapon has ammo, because oftentimes several of them don't. While it may take you some time to get the training wheels down, it will eventually become muscle memory. Finally, we get to the best part, some reasons to why you should probably try out a Doom game. They are pure fun, fast, aggressive, adrenaline-inducing games that make you feel unstoppable. The experience I mentioned above are how I felt playing the game. I started off with Doom 3, knowing it as the least doomy game of all Doom games, but I still enjoyed it. But when 2016 came out and I got a taste of the old-fashioned, fast-paced Doom, Man, I could not put that game down. And some people even started with Doom 2016, others Eternal even. And it's great, the way people keep joining this community of people, relentless and so energetic in playing a game. The Doom community is probably one of the most exciting communities to be in. Unlike some other communities, it's fun, great people, great creators. Shout out to Alston and Beansprout and Elto Gaming. And those are some people off the top of my head. I could name off hundreds more. Twitch creators or YouTube creators or simply art creators. But all it comes down to is that Doom has an amazing community, and you should probably try to join it. Hey look, I know this won't be seen by many people, maybe just my schoolmates, but if you enter this whole video, if you've not played any of the Doom games, this is probably your best time to try. Pretty much all Doom games are available on console, including Nintendo Switch and PC. But I hope you at least take one thing from this video. If you're already a Doom fan, you guys are awesome. I should say, were awesome. But that sounded egotistical. All I've said there could not have been said without the wonderful people that play Doom and continue to find strategies to innovate the game. And these were my points to probably why you should try Doom. Yes, it may be a good old classic shooter to some, but hey, if the old formula never changes, maybe it's good to try it out sometimes, huh?